Hey guys, welcome to question MM311 of the Maths Methods Fortify study guide. So in this question we've got the area of the region bound by the curve f of x equals a root x on 2, the x-axis and the line x equals 16 where a is a positive constant is equal to 64 square units. Find the value of a. Awesome. So this is a square root graph, so we can see that the general shape of it is going to be something like this. That's 16, and we're going to need to find this area. Well, we know the area, so we know that's 64 square units. And we know that the area from 0 to 16 is going to be 64, right? So area equals 64. And our area is the integral from 0 to 16 of f of x, which is a root x over 2 dx. What's that equal to? 64. Awesome. So this is our setup equation. That's our first mark. Now, from here, a on 2 is a constant, okay? So I'm going to take a on 2 out the front, so we get a on 2 there, times 0 to 16 of root x. Root x is the same as x to the power of a half. So I'm just going to convert that now. Awesome. So from here we can leave that a on 2 out the front and integrate x to the power of a half. So x to the power of a half is, we add 1 to the power, so we get x to the power of 3 on 2 over 3 on 2. From 16 to 0. Just simplifying this, we get 2x to the power of 3 on 2 over 3 from 0 to 16. Fantastic. Sweet. So from here, we can sub in our values of 16 and 0. So we get 2 times 16 to the 3 on 2 over 3, and then minus 0, right? Cool. So let's move back up here. Awesome. Sweet, what else? We don't have our calculator here, so the best thing to do here would be to simplify that. So we get a on 2 times 2. Now 16 is 4 to the power of 2, right? So what we get is 4 to the power of 2 to the power of 3 on 2. Sorry, mental blank. Minus 0, obviously just 0, and then 2 times. Now, if we have to the power of, those two powers multiply, so 2 times 3 on 2 is just 3, okay? So we get 4 to the power of 3 outside of 3. 4 to the power of 3 is 64. 2 times 64 is 128. So we get 128 over 3. Now, around about here is our second mark. So somewhere in there is our second mark, and our third mark will be for the final answer. So we know that this is equal to 64, as we mentioned before. So we can say that's 128, because I'm going to multiply both sides by 2, which means we get 128 on this side, and this a multiplies into there, so we get 128a over 3. Multiplying both sides by 3, 128 times 3, and then dividing both sides by 128, we're left with a, right? So we're times and then multiply. These 128s can cancel, which means we get a equals 3. And that's our third and final mark. Our final answer is a equals 3. Guys, that's it for MM311. Please hit me up if you have any questions in the comments below. But otherwise, thanks for watching, and see you in the next video.